Yes, good morning to everybody. Welcome to the class. And today class is the first class, and that is set to the maiden class in subject law of insurance, which is the fifth semester course or subject. And I'm sure that people are hearing me. If you say, are you hearing me? Then you say, sir, yes, we are hearing you. Yes, please say so that I could go further. Anyone can say unmute and can give the reply to my question. Yes. Are you hearing me? Say yes or no. Unmute and give me the answer to my question.
Yes, sir.
Good,
Hearing,
very
sir.
good, very good. That is appreciable thing. And today class that I already told you that which I am going to deal. The syllabus is concerned. I already posted you, and you might have seen the syllabus in your individuals. Those who received the individuals, they can post in the group also because I'm teaching you voluntarily because of I love teaching and research. That is my two activities. So without teaching, my food will not be digested, as I told you earlier also. So this is the law of insurance, paper fifth unit. I made it very much clear. I don't want to go to the details of the unit because today class is deals about the growth or the development of the insurance business in India. That is
Good
how the
morning, sir.
growth and development in the insurance business in India. Yes, before I could ask, go further, if you want to ask any question, you can ask me now because this class is recorded. I will put in the YouTube also. So speak and speak well. That what I want to say. Yes. Any doubt that
Good
you want
morning.
to make it out?
Good morning, sir.
Very morning. Any other thing that you want to say?
Nothing, sir.
Very good, very good. So this is the growth and development that which I want to make it out to today class. What is the growth and development would be there before I could put it go further because I posted you in the morning also in the WhatsApp group. Knowledge decides what to say because knowledge is also very important what to say and skill decides how to say. Even skill will give you the idea how to say and attitude decide how much to say. Then whether to say in the less words they say in the long words, and the last one, the wisdom decides whether to say or not. So the wisdom, which is the primary, the last peak of the a point of a person should have to know it, and the wisdom we can conquer the world. What is the thing? And yes, let us come to the growth and development of the industries. That is insurance industries in India. So insurance sector in India, how it could be there in 2020 vision is concerned. A case study is an intensive description and analysis of the single individual group. I do say, why do we need the insurance? First one question. Anyone? Yes. Why do you need the insurance?
For the life security, sir.
Yes, the insurance will be needed over there because a man packet will not permit to pay the compensation or the remedy to the victim because insurance will get it and pay in the pay come to the rescue and hence even when you want to buy a car or you want to buy a motorcycle it needs the insurance. The reason is because in one farm, in another farm. However, you may be so much careful also, but still, if if the other party will make you to suffer, then the difficult would be there. So, to the pay to the other party, that is called third party, and pay to himself or for the goods, a different type of the insurance would be there that one should have to take it. Otherwise, you are not supposed to keep your vehicle on the road if it is the vehicle is concerned. Sir, what about the bicycle, sir? Yes, give me the answer. Unmute and give me the answer. What about the insurance about the bicycle?
Not necessary. Not necessary.
Why not necessary?
It is not covered under MB Act.
The question is not MV Act insurance. The question is probability of the accident with the cycle is very less, where it becomes a fatal one. That is the reason the bicycle doesn't need the insurance, but the auto rickshaw needs the insurance. What about the ordinary rickshaw, which is pedaled by the human being?
No insurance.
Yes, as per my knowledge goes also, a motor-driven vehicle would need a insurance.
Yes,
That
it is
there
a
is a
point, sir.
general. That is
It is
the
a point.
point. Yes, yes,
Point.
yes. So now the question comes over there. So yeah, because to share the burden, the insurance company will come to the rescue of the person, those who are the wronged here. So the insurance sector in India, what is the vision of them? Then we see in the brief history of the insurance sector how it can make it out. The insurance sector in India has completed all the facets of the competition, from being an open competitive market to being a nationalized, then getting back to the form of liberalized market once again. Sir, what is this nationalized and liberalized? Yes, anyone? If you don't know, please
Yes, sir.
pass on. Don't waste the time.
फिर पूछिए सर, फिर पूछिए.
What is the nationalized insurance company at the time? Now again nationalized, back from the liberalized market once again.
Pass on, sir.
Yes, the nationalized means insurance companies, they have taken by the government, and now the government running it. But later on, the government felt it. No, it's more better to give to the private parties also. So they liberalized the policy of giving. So now you can run also a bank, provided you will fulfill the conditions of the RBI. That's why we could find the Dar es Salaam Bank. Did you get my point?
Yes,
Did you
sir.
get my point?
This ICICI Bank is also there.
And many other private banks have emerged over there, namely HDFC, ICCI, and Karur Vaishya Bank, and Indo Valley. What is Indus Valley? Indo Valley. What is the bank?
Indus Land, sir.
Okay, Indus Land.
हाँ सर.
Yes,
ये
yes, yeah, yeah. People are speaking. People are speaking. Those who wants to speak, they have to unmute it as soon as the work is over. You have to mute it. Otherwise, I am getting the sound because you don't background sound. I am getting it. That's why that I am muting. And when you want to speak, then you have to unmute. Then you speak. Then again you have to mute it. Yes, come to the point is that is called nationalized. Then getting back to the form of liberalized. So liberalized market now is giving the you had private alliance, that is the Bajaj alliance is there, Reliance Bank, Reliance, what is insurance is there, and many other, even the bank also run their insurance. So the history of the insurance sector in India reveals that it was witnessed a complete dynamism, and the past 2 centuries approximately, there is a lot of changes would be there, because at the time a person who is having a landline deemed to be a highest person in the society. But now even a sweeper is having a smartphone. Yes, with the establishment of the Oriental Life Insurance Company in Kolkata, it is the Oriental Life Insurance Company is in Kolkata. The business of Indian life insurance started in the year 1818. So what let me see the Oriental Life Insurance Company of 1818, what it says. The important milestones in the Indian life insurance business goes in this way. In 1912, what happened? It is the Indian Life Assurance Company Act came into force for regulating life insurance business. See, assurance is different, insurance is different here. The Indian Life Assurance Company Act came into the force for regulating the life insurance business in 1912. In 1928, the Indian Insurance Companies Act was enacted for enabling the government to collect the statistical information on both the life and non-life insurance business. Sir, what is life and non-life insurance? Anyone? Unmute and give me the answer.
So life insurance for the human beings and non-life insurance is for the material.
Example.
For example, human being is there, sir.
Yes.
And for any stock in the godown, if it is burnt due to any accident, and if it is insured, that fellow will get the insurance amount.
Now, what about the dog insurance?
Dog insurance. Sir, why is dog and cat insurance, sir? Might be, sir.
Livestock. Yes, because I have a lot of livestock with me that I want to get the insurance over there. Then definitely, why the insurance company will not take the insurance?
సార్ డెఫినెట్ సార్ బర్రెలకు ఉంటుంది, ఆవులకు ఉంటుంది, everything
Yes,
we
even Lata Mangeshkar or the LSP Balasubraham, they will make the insurance even for the tone, larynx, tone, T-O-N-E, tone.
No, Subramaniam has not made, sir.
Of course, but some other people made it. But there, but I am giving the example. I am giving the example.
Sir, for organs also having insurance now, sir.
Yes. Because you want, you can, if you see that a thing is going to be spoiled over there or going to be damaged over there, you can make it out like a fire insurance is there, home insurance is there, and livestock insurance is there. Then we can make it. If you have the ship insurance is there, aircraft insurance is there, your motorbike insurance is there, and bus insurance is there, lorry insurance is there. Because any probability would be there. At that instance, there is a lot of difficult for you to pay the compensation to the third party as well as to repair your own subject or goods. That's so. Now come to the point is here in 1938, the earlier legislation consolidated the Insurance Act with the aim of safeguarding the interest of the insuring public. Then 1938 and 1956. 245 Indian and foreign insurers or provident societies were taken over by the central government and they got nationalized. I repeat, in 1956, 245 Indian and foreign insurers and provident societies were taken over by the central government and they got nationalized. That is, the LIC was formed by an act of the parliament, that is the LIC Act in 1956. It started off with the capital of the 5 crores, the 2 from the government of India. So now even the life insurance is emerged in such a way, it is giving the loan to the even central government also and many other state governments, even if including the individuals, those who wants to construct the houses. Because it is roundabout turnover is very high. Come to the point of the history of the general insurance business in India can be traced back to the Triton Insurance Company Limited. That is the first general insurance company which was formed in the year 1850 in Calcutta by the Britishers. That is called Triton Insurance Company Limited, the first general insurance company which was formed in the year 1850 in Calcutta by the British. What is the earlier name for the Kolkata?
Calcutta, sir.
Yeah, it is not. But I want to see whether my students are alert or not. That's my point, to know that whether they are hearing me or not. And I want to know that whether I am hearing to them or not. That's a reciprocal in manner. Yes, important milestones in the Indian general insurance business is concerned. Again, 1907, the Indian Mercantile Insurance was set up, which was the first company for type of the transact all general insurance business. See, assurance is different, insurance is different. We will use a different terminology. So there the milestones are there in different timings where the General Insurance Council were formed over there. In 1957, General Insurance Council, an arm of the Insurance Association of India, framed the Code of the Conduct for guaranteeing the fair conduct and sound business pattern. In 1968, the Insurance Act improved for the regulating the investments and set minimal solvency levels, and the Tariff Advisory Committee was set up. In 1972, the General Insurance Business, that is Nationalized Act. I repeat, in 1972, the General Insurance Business, that is the Nationalization Act 1972, nationalized the General Insurance Business in India. It was with effect from the 1st January 1973. So what are the company are emerged over there? Amalgamated. Now we'll see that. There 107 insurer integrated and grouped into 4 companies. Total 107 insurers are there. They are integrated and grouped into the 4 companies. That is WIS means Vidal Asset. That is namely the National Insurance Company Limited, number 1. Number 2, the New India Assurance Company Limited. Number 3, the Oriental Insurance Company Limited. Number 4, the United India Insurance Company Limited. That is the thing which comes under the umbrella of the General Insurance Business Act, or that the General Insurance Company is concerned. Now the insurance industry as of course the old data is there, 1.4.200 comprised mainly 2 players, the state insurers, life insurers. So 9 is the life insurers are there, and next is the state insurers. Of course, even the state government also can run the insurance company, provided if they could make so. If not, the central insurance company would be there, which is formed by the act, or even the private stakeholders also running the insurance, like the Bajaj Alliance. You will find it, and you can find in the Reliance also coming to the market. Even ICCI also making the insurance. HDFC also make the insurance policies and insurance they are making over there. So life insurers, number one, they say the Life Insurance Corporation of India, LIC, is the general insurer of the life insurance. Number two, the General Insurance Corporation of India, that is called the GIC, with effect from the 2000 December, a national reinsurer. The GIC, therefore, is subsidiary companies, which I told you already earlier. But again, I repeat it because repetition makes you to remember things. Yes, under the GIC banner, number one, the Oriental Insurance Company Limited. Number two, the New India Insurance Company Limited. Number three, National Insurance Company Limited. Number four, United India Insurance Company Limited. They are under the banner of the GIC, that is called the General Insurance Corporation of India, which is nationalized one. With effect from the December 2000, the subsidiaries have been delinked again from the parent company and made a independent insurance company. So in that later they are delinked, like the we see the first and foremost we have the loose spines. Later we got the barrels. Later we got the narrow pants, means tight fit pants, skin tight pants, like ladies are wearing now. Later on, the fashion is changed. Now neither the barrels nor the loose pants nor the skin tight. It is a narrower or a moderate pants are there. Yes. Any comments before I could proceed? Anyone want to share anything? Yes.
Sir, difference between assurance and insurance क्या है साहब?
So assurance may generally the thing, for the non-living things they will make it out. For insurance they will make it over the living things. So this is time being for our understanding. In further classes you will know the how they can manage it, how they can use such a nomenclature. So now in the beginning of the class, so we will deal time being in the synonyms. We will run the short for time being. Okay. So in the 2000. Shall I proceed?
Can I speak, sir?
Yes, please.
Sir, even the board with insurance also they cover the these things, the material things.
Even I myself also doubtful, so that I can clear you in the further classes. Any other thing?
But there is some overlapping, is there? It seems.
Yes, I said we are in the first day. We are in first day. We cannot learn anything in the first day.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Very good. That's what I want to say is. So when you go further, you can make the differential. Why do you say assurance? Why do you say insurance? Because earlier we used to say reader. There is no reader post now. What is the equivalent? Anyone? If you know, say yes. If you don't know, say pass on. I will give you the answer. Don't waste the time.
Yes, sir.
There is no post reader now in the universities. What is the equivalent of the reader?
Lecturer.
No. I'm sorry. Associate professor. So
No,
come to
sir,
that,
sir,
right?
sir.
Yeah. Now we learn it because today is the first day. Today is. Yes. In the year 2000, 2001, then there is some of the changes has emerged over there, where the insurance industry in the 2000 to 2001 had 16 new entrants. The new entrants are 16 companies or institutions have joined over there. Then the life insurers, the insurance sector in India is governed by the Insurance Act of 1938. Then the Life Insurance Companies Act 1956. Then the General Insurance Business Nationalization Act of 1972. And the Insurance Regulatory Development Authority IRDA Act of 1999 and other related acts. With such a large population and untapped market area of this population, insurance happened to be a very big opportunity in India. So even Indian companies cannot afford to pay the compensation to the big ships insurance. That's why Indian company will tie up with the foreign insurance company to insure the big ships. Any doubt? Shall I proceed? Say yes.
Yes, sir.
Good. So today it stands as a business of growing at the rate of 15 to 20% annually. And together with the banking services, it's at 7% to the country GDP. And in spite of all this growth, the statistics of presentation of the insurance in the country is very poor. Still, the people say they're very poor because we did not have everybody in health insurance. Very few people are having the health insurance cards, but many people will not afford to pay the premium for the insurance. Of course, for the employer, yes, for the employees, the employer will take care of it because some percentage will be deducted for every month for the health insurance. But again, the health insurance for a certain aspect only that health insurance card will be applicable. But in some other companies, insurance it will completely whole and A to Z insurance would be there. But in the other limited things are comes only particular diseases or operations only covered over there. So that will be the clearly shown in the type of the insurance. So nearly 80% of Indian populations are without life insurance cover and health insurance. Yes, exactly true. And this is an indicator that the growth potential for the insurance sector is immense in India now. Of course, now the people are making the health insurance because whenever the employment would be there, of course, they will make the card of the health insurance also in addition to the of course, the privately they can make the private insurance, or sometimes no, your insurance premium will be deducted from your salary itself, provided you will give the consent. Yes, it was due to the immense growth and the regulations were introduced in the insurance sector, and in continuation with the Malhotra Committee was constituted to know the loopholes in the insurance and Insurance Act is concerned. The government in 1993 examined the various aspects of the industries, and because in the industries also there is an insurance policy. Even the passengers, those who are traveling by the air, also should be insured over there. Not only the people of the air, even including the ship, also they would have to be insured because certain premium would be there where the insurance will cover. The key elements of the reform process was participation of the overseas insurance companies. Yes, overseas insurance companies means foreign companies with the 26% capital they are making over there and creating a more efficient and competitive financial system suitable for the requirement of the economy was the main idea behind this reform. But still, the Indian companies cannot make effort for the big ships. Insurance is concerned. That's why they will tie up with the foreign companies. That, in other words, we can say the overseas insurance companies for taking such a premium. But in sometimes, no, when such a occasion happens or untoward incident happens, even the whole insurance company will be closed down to pay the compensation to the person those who are the member of the not member of the he is a insurance holder, rather we can use the word such a terminology. Since then, the insurance industry has gone through the many sea changes. Now, the competition of the LIC started facing from these companies were threatening to the existence of LIC. Yes, because many other companies also they are starting the insurance, both the assurance and insurance for the life or non-life also. And since the liberalization of the industry, the insurance industry has never looked back, and today stand as one of the most competitive and exploring industry in India. The entry of the private players, like I told you, Bajaj, Allianz, and Reliance, and many other people are there, including the many banks. They have started the insurance schemes and insurance policies with their. Of course, if anything would be started, it will be started through act or through the bylaws by some other authority. Through the process of law should be there. So the entry of the private players and the increased use of the new distribution are in the limelight now today. The use of the new distribution techniques and the IT tools that increase the scope of the industry in the longer run, then we'll see the application of the information technology in insurance. Yes, because now the most of the banks, including the insurance companies, also digitalized. Now everybody is having the technical savvy now, and they are paying online the premium also. Even the transaction like the buying and selling are going on through the digitalized or the e-line. They are following it, even including the food item that we want to eat also, we can bring it through the e-line. So why I am giving that means it is the explosion of the information technology is there, and because that one it is mostly automatized or automated, rather we can use the word, or digitalized. There's another word. That's why we will say that India is now the digital India. Yeah, any other comment? Shall I proceed?
Sir, hello.
Yes.
Sir, for banking industry, Reserve Bank and the Reserve Bank is there as an head of the institutions.
Yeah,
But
guidelines will be given by the Reserve Bank because with that only the banks
of
can
course,
start the
of course.
private banks as
And
well as the
also,
insurances.
and also for insurance companies, they need
IRDA,
to.
IRDA. There is a
Right.
regulatory body is there through that
Right.
insurance company will run.
Okay, okay, thank you.
Because for the international, all the IATA is there for the air. For the air flights, IATA, it's a body will be there either for the death or for the luggage missing or for the insurance of limited liability and the limited liability for the luggage. So the rules and regulations are put it over there and that will be followed. That is called IATA for that insurance for the passengers, including the luggage is concerned. So different bodies are there because of the explosion of the websites and greater access to the direct product and policies information. There is a need to develop the better technique to give the customers a truly personalized experiences. Who are the customers? It is you, because insurer is the company who will make. Insured is a person who will be insured over there, and there's a insurer and insured. So the personalization of the helps organization to reach their customers with more impact and the general new revenue through the cross-selling and the upselling activities. Then comes to ensure that the customers are receiving the personalized information in the organization are incorporating the knowledge database and repositories and content that typically include the search engines and let the customers. What I want to say is because of the information technology and digitalization is more in each and every industry. That's what I want to convey to you. So next we will see some of the insurance sector reforms are concerned. Yes, Malhotra committee headed by the finance secretary and RBI governor R.N. Malhotra was formed to evaluate the Indian insurance industry and recommended its future directions. Yeah, let me see some of them. The Malhotra committee was set up with the objective of the complementing the reforms initiated in the financial sector. The reforms were aimed at creating the more efficient and competitive financial system suitable for the requirement of the economy, keeping in mind the structural changes currently underway and recognizing the insurance in an important part of the overall financial system where it was necessary to address the need for the similar reforms. So there are many committees are made submitted the report and the key recommendations, especially Malhotra committee recommendation and other recommendations are summarized here, like the structure, recommendation, competition is allowed over there, then the regulatory body is made, then comes the investments, then the fifth one customer service. So these are the certain recommendations made by the different committees in investment sector of the insurance. Yeah, IRDA is the new body now. If any, either it is a government or it is a semi-government or it is a private or in nature of the insurance stakeholder is there, they have to follow the IRDA, that is the independent regulatory body. That is, the insurance sector has been opened for the competition from Indian private insurance companies with the enactment of the Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority Act. So with that Act 1999, this IRDA is formed. That is the body. As per the provision of IRDA Act 1999, Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority IRDA was established in the 19th April 2000 to protect the interest of the holders of the insurance policy and to regulate the promote and ensure the or orderly growth of insurance industry. So now the regulatory authority is IRDA for the insurance. So that is the one of the things which I want to share with you. So now there is a they have given what are the rights and duties of the IRDA. We have the specific provisions for that, where we have to read those provisions. And in further classes that you could see the separate chapter, we will have the what are the regulations will be there. Then what are the insurance companies under the IRDA would registered now. So under the IRDA, 12 private life insurance companies and 9 general insurance companies were made under registered under this. The existing public sector insurance companies are included. There are currently 13. Of course, this figure may be the old baby, but let me check it. What is the latest figure now? So the 13 insurance company in the life side. See, the life side means life insurance. I am speaking. And it is the 13 insurance company in the life side and 13 companies operating in general insurance business. So the General Insurance Corporation have been approved as the Indian reinsurers and underwriting only reinsurance business, particularly the life insurance companies and general insurance companies, including their web address, are given below. Because one insurance company will be under the insurance of the another insurance company, because one insurance company cannot protect the interest of the stakeholders because of the big value. So that insurance company will be issued by any other insurance company. Of course, we will read it in further classes because today is the first class. That's why you need not worry about it. But when you go further, you know the intricacies between one word to the another word. Like I told you, insurance of life as well as assurance is concerned. So there are the Indian insurance policies at a glance are given over here. Then companies offer a comprehensive range of insurance plans, a range that is growing in the economy, nature, and the wealth of middle classes. That is a must. Insurance companies insurance should be there. So the insurance business are divided into 4 classes like life insurance, fire insurance, marine insurance, miscellaneous insurance. So in this way also we can made the broad category. Of course, we will study in each one in the detail in further classes, but time being life insurance, fire insurance, marine insurance, and miscellaneous insurance are there. Of course, there are legislations are there for each and every thing, like the Insurance Act of 1938 and Insurance Regulatory Development Authority Act of 1999. Then the insurance products, regarding the products are concerned, yes, popular products. And yes, I'm getting the sound. The sound. Please unmute it. Unless until I ask it, you don't unmute. Okay. So there is the insurance products are there, and the life insurance and general insurance thing is there. And then we see the what are the other things. The ULIP. This is another point. The linked, that is the unit linked insurance policies called ULIPs. The new products have been launched by life insurance in 2001. So this is linked with the ULIP. Then the production, with that also the insurance company will be coming to the limelight, and there is a rampant growth, and the outburst of the growth will be there in the insurance company, like the explosion of the information technology. The protection of the interest of the policyholders. Yes, IRDA give the clear rules and regulation for the protection of the policyholders are concerned, and how it can be made, how the insolvency will take place, and what will be the other factors we will see time to time in the further classes. What is the vision of the 2020? Let me see the vision. And the government of India has set out the goal where it would be in 2020 in different dimensions. India has professed to commit itself as long-term goal. There are long-term goals and the short-term goals that will make it out in our study also, that quadrupling a real gross domestic product, the GDP, and by the year 2020, Planning Commission 2003, they made it out. So what is the realistic vision of the 2020? Of course, in 2003, economists Goldman and Sachs used the routine model of the economic growth to project the total GDP of the number of countries up to 2050. Of course, the 2% Goldman and Sachs or Sachs, I don't know, the spelling is SACHS, the way that we pronounce that you can make it out. So he made up to 2050 the GDP, how he is analyzed in this his work. In the following table, we have reproduced the skeleton of those 2020. Of course, the table I have not clearly mentioned here because I only taken out the text. So, in overall, the Indian market of the 2020, how it looks. Let me see the vision of 2020. Identified the following factors as the engines of the economic growth in India is concerned. Number one, rising education level. Yes. Then the rates of technological innovations and cheaper and faster communication, availability of information, and the last one is, but not the least, is globalization. So these are the factors as the engines of economic growth. Engines of economic growth means it will lead it and it will increase the growth of this economy, and in the same way the growth of the insurance companies also. It makes no mention of the financial sector. Economic growth does not to take place in vacuum. Yes, that is true. Very much clear, because no one can teach in vacuum. Yes, that is also plus. The economic growth does not take place in a vacuum. There are two critical ingredients needed. First, there has to be well-defined legal environment. Okay, the legal framework has a big impact on the development of the financial sector. Good, because there are a good environment, legal environment with the legal framework would be there. As a result, it has huge impact on economic growth. The second aspect of it is there has to be the well functioning in the financial market. So legal framework and environment, the second factor is the function of the financial market. These are the two aspects of the 2020 vision. So at present, the health insurance is not being discussed much, but Indians spends close 5% of their income out of the pocket for health related issues. Only 5% of their income they will spend for the related issues are concerned. But actually the health is wealth. So instead of accumulating the wealth, better you take care of your health. That is a more important factor that what we studied and what we are supposed to know it. Thus, it is easy to see why this is an easy pick. So in the pension market, even at present, the private pensions is its infancy in India. Of course, private pensions, how it will the pension market will be there, and how it can be run. And still, it is in an infancy stage in India. It will not remain so in the coming decades regarding the pension. Yes, pension market is concerned. Yeah, because if you do continuously work for the so many years, then you will be given the pension. That is retirement benefit would be there on that basis. Of course, there are schemes are there where person will get the pension also. In the conclusion, what I want to say is the insurance business is a critical stage in India now. Over the next 2 decades, we are likely to witness high growth in insurance sector for three reasons. Number one, financial deregulation, which always speed up the development of the insurance sector. Of course, financial deregulations are there, which will give the niche in the place, a slot, a space, a break for the development of the insurance sector. And number two, the growth in the income also helps the insurance business to grow. Growth in income, of course, earlier the casual labor used to get 200 rupees, and now we are getting the 600 rupees per day. Of course, inflation also be there. We have to count it. But what I want to say is the growth in income also will be increased over there. That is the second factor. The third factor, which is set to the last factor, in addition to that, increased longevity and aging population will also spur the growth and health of pension segment. Suppose the medical system has grown in such a way, we have the artificial many things, we can use it, people will live. So longevity, that means the lifespan of a person is decreased or increased now. Anyone? Anyone? Unmute.
Decrease, sir.
Increased
Why it is increased?
because of the development in medical sciences and facilities.
You're true. And people now, they are know of the consciousness also. Even the people, those who are aged, they go for the walking, evening walk also now. Because that consciousness come into the mind. And they say, Arogyame Mahabhagyam.
Health consciousness.
Yes. So Dr. D. Raghuram, the president of the Bicycle and Fitness Tube Investment of India, what he wrote, the Raghuram is a passionate when it comes to cycling. He himself rides a BSA Old Man Spring, cycles enormous distance, sometimes 20 kilometers from his home to the TI factory, the outskirts of Chennai, to his club, where he plays the tennis and cycles back home. A PhD thermoscience from the University of California, a Berkeley, Raghuram, abandoned academia for consulting before they joined the TI cycles and now passionate marketer. Briefing of cycling and growing ladies segment. So these are all the certain examples which I have given over there. But what I want to clearly wind up with my lecture today is in this way. See, in the beginning, you don't have the money and you have the bicycle. The bicycle, your health is good. After sometimes that you got a good job, then you purchase a motorbike. Then after that one, you got the promoted. Then you purchase the car. After car, you are developing the hunchback, mean the back pain. Again, the doctor advised him, no, please go to the gym and do the cycling. and you are doing the cycling in the gym. You are doing the cycling in the gym. That means you came back to the first pedaling bicycle. But the only the difference is in the bicycle where you are traveling, you go from the distance to distance to cover it. But in the gym bicycle, you will be stagnant over there, but your action will be continued. That is only the difference that you will feel it.
So 1 point.
Yes, please.
It is starting bicycle is for economic background,
Yes.
and now it is for health background.
Because people knows wealth will not can buy anything, but health can does many things.
Earth is round.
So that's the people say health is wealth. Suppose there is a saying also there, and you know it. If what is say? If wealth is lost, nothing is lost. If health is lost, something is lost. If character is lost, everything is lost.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Can anyone repeat?
Sir,
Can anyone repeat?
if wealth is lost, nothing is lost.
Good.
If health is lost, something is lost.
Very good.
If character is lost, pura satrol.
Everything is lost. Pura satal no. Everything is lost.
वही साहब सत्वर बोले तो वही ना सत्वर बोले तो सब सचना खोया बोल के पूरा
Disaster.
everything is lost.
Yeah, everything is lost. So, with this, if anybody wants to ask any other thing, they can ask because our voice is recorded. I am going to keep it on the YouTube. This, my first class, which is the insurance law for the 5th year students. And I love teaching and research. These are the two passions. These are two sides of my kind. And that's why this is like Vinoba Bhave did Bhudan movement. I would like to do the Vidyadhana movement. So this is my aim. See, if I teach, I learn.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yes, and tomorrow again we will continue it. I already posted the syllabus to you, and you go through the syllabus. Then what is the next unit? You need not to ask me, and you read it. Come to the class. Make the class as a participatory class rather than the express way.
Sir, 1 point, sir, 1 point.
Yes.
Your class is always under insurance, sir.
Always is the beneficial to you in any one manner in another manner. So we will,
Sir, we will be paying the premium and you will be under insurance, no problem.
you can compare in that way also in whatever, but my expectation from you is your blessings, your asisulu, your dua. We will say that will be the kavacha kundalam to me. That is the armor to me. That will protect my life. That will increase my longevity.
Sir, that is one side of the coin.
Yes.
At another side, we are under your clutches.
Anyway, that you think the way that you want to think, you can think it in any manner. Yes, because I told you very frankly that why I am teaching. Isn't it? Yeah, with this, I would like to close down now the things. Thank you very much for your patient listening, because patient listening is a test for the patients. Teaching is not the test for the patients, but the listening is the test for the patients. So thank you very much for your listening patiently. With this, still 1 minute is left over there, and meanwhile, that if anything would like to ask, you can ask. But that yes, now the time is exactly 12:15. That I will wind up. Have a good day. Meet you in the same timings with the next topic, which is posted there in your WhatsApp group. Yes, thank you very much. Now I'm closing it and end of the meeting for all. Yes.